For today's breakdown, we're going to take a look at the Washington play on their 4th and goal, which was stuffed by Oregon in the game yesterday, that Washington did win by 3. I want to take a look at it, kind of explain what it is that I'm seeing, what it is that I think that Washington is trying to do on this play. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and break it down. So to start it off, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the sideline and then the end zone view of this play. We're going to run it a couple times just so you guys can see, just as a refresher. It gives a counter action. Washington's going to give a counter action, and Oregon is going to stuff it up and prevent the touchdown. So we'll run it a couple times for you guys. Stop that right there and go back and run it again for you guys so you guys can see what it is exactly that happens on the play as a refresher, in case you forgot what it looked like from both angles. However, for the breakdown, we're just going to go ahead and use the end zone view because it's going to give us the best idea of what's happening on this play. And at the snap, the offensive line is going to block counter to the left. So our right guard and right tackle are going to pull. Okay. The rest of the line is going to block to their right. We're selling counter to the left. The two tight ends are going to instead sell outside zone to the right. Okay. And they're trying to influence these three defenders to widen to their left. Tybo Jones, who's in for Dylan Johnson on this play, he is going to start sprinting to the right as though he is selling outside zone. And Michael Penix Jr. is going to shuffle with him. And then his eyes, as he's shuffling, are going to be immediately looking at Dorless, the defensive end for Oregon, okay? We're going to go ahead and go slow through the play so that you guys can see what it is that I'm talking about. But it looks like his eyes are looking at Dorless. And what basically looks like he's trying to decide is if Dorless were to come out of his stance and then turn and squeeze following the tackle, the pulling tackle, that's a give to the running back. If Dorless was to come out of his stance and then just stay square and not follow the pulling tackle, then Michael Penix Jr. is probably supposed to pull that and follow his pulling lineman and run quarterback counter. What they're also trying to do is they're trying to influence the defense to be sold that they are running the counter. And they're trying to influence this backer as well to go with the counter action because of the way that it's happening. Usually if you're getting a down block, you're expecting some kind of pulling action to go back the opposite direction with the run. So they're trying to influence the defense to all go to the defense's right while the play may be actually going to the defense's left. If they've done it correctly and they've got these three moving to their left and Dorless squeezes down, there should be a hole right here for the running back to hit. However, Jamal Hill, who is the middle backer, is going to make the play, and he's not going to get fooled on this play. Okay, he's actually also going to get help from one of the defensive backs, Steve Stevens, the fourth. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, and we're going to run that play right now, so you guys can see what it is. Let's erase all this, and you guys can see what happens. We're going to run the play, and you can see that Jamal Hill is not even fooled immediately. He doesn't step to his right. He doesn't do anything but just go with the action in the backfield. That's something that a lot of coaches have been teaching to their linebackers. I know at one of my last seasons coaching that the defensive guys were teaching more go with the actions of the running backs because of the false keys that you're starting to get from offenses in this way. So Jamal is not even fooled. He goes, he fills the hole. Stevens helps out, and then Taimani comes in and finishes off. And Taimani got the credit on the broadcast, but he's not the one who stuffed this play. It's Jamal Hill. I want to give him the correct credit. I believe it's Jamal Hill, based on as close to the number that I can see at the bottom on the sideline view of the play. So let's run it again. Yeah, you can see, not fooled, fills the gap, and there we go. Fills the hole, and we're good. Now we're going to go ahead and inch it forward slowly so you guys can see what it is, why I say it looks like Penix is looking at the defensive end, okay, why he's looking at Dorless. So let's go ahead. Slowly forward. Ball snapped. Look where his head is. He's looking. Looks like he's looking right at Dorless. Notice how Dorless has come inside. Okay, Dorless has come inside, and then all of a sudden, he's going to try and come back outside. But because he had come inside, he had taken himself out of the way. Now remember, I had said they're trying to influence to make a big gaping hole in the defense. There's the hole for the running back. But because Jamal Hill does his job, he stuffs the play for no gain. It's a goal line stand. Unfortunately, Oregon was not able to get the win, run out the clock. Really, they were at the lead at this point, unable to get the win. But I wanted to go ahead and break down this play for you guys so that you can see what it is that goes into some of these plays. It's very similar to a play that I had seen Oregon run where everybody on the offense would block outside zone to the left, and they're reading the backside end, and the running back would go outside zone to the right with the quarterback pulling and then running outside zone to the left. They used to do that with Mariota, okay? So again, here's the play. Great job by Jamal Hill. Want to give him credit on it. Really good job by the defense, staying true to their keys and following the coaching that they've been given. It's just unfortunate they weren't able to get the win. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to let me know down below what your thoughts are. Leave a like, leave a subscribe as well if you want to see more of these breakdown videos. On the end screen, there's going to be a recommended video. That's usually a breakdown video. We'll see you next time, though. Have a good one.